I don't recommend it, but every once in a while, you can win with a knife at a gunfight. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson out of Sarasota, Florida. It shows us a home invasion here that I gotta be honest with you, makes me laugh in some ways and also cringe. Teach us some very important lessons about multiple attackers, about how important attitude is to surviving an attack like this, and about the difficulties that you'll face if you are at a forced disadvantage. These guys are just chilling in their backyard. The news story says it's 4:45 in the morning. I'm not sure if it's early or if it's late, but we're gonna see that guy. He picks up his chair and runs out and grabs a 2x4 here, and we're just about to see why. So he takes a swing at a guy. Actually, there are 3 armed robbers, one armed with a shotgun here that we just saw run past us, and they have come to this place. I don't see anything in the news story that says why in terms of, there's drugs or anything like that in this house. They just decide to rob this place. Now, the guy with the shotgun, has chased the homeowner back into his house, and he's kind of like, whoa, what are we doing here? The other guy has gotten on the ground. Well, the homeowner, as he chased him out, chases him back out because he's got a huge machete on him and just drives him away. Now, the other 2 robbers, they bounce. They decide to jump the fence and get out of there, and it's kind of hard to see. It comes off screen, but you can see his buddy decides to get up and help him. He's going to grab something there, and the little bitty dog comes out to see what the heck is going on. And what happens in just a minute is we see the guy has actually taken this guy into custody, and he's got a hold of him, has disarmed him. So he tells him to go get the guy's shotgun, go grab that dude's shotgun, tells the lady that was there to go get on the phone with 911. So that dude's going to bring the shotgun back. Here, I have the shotgun. That's great. So he's going to grab it and chuck it in the house, and this one is over. And the news story says police have arrested 5 guys, including 2 that helped plan it, that were out in the car. Now, let's go back and learn some lessons on this one. Awareness in your space. You see him here. He sees something coming. These guys are coming into his yard, and he immediately jumps into action. Attitude is always first, and he's willing to do what it takes to protect himself. And you see him, he first grabs the lawn chair, the patio chair that he has there, because it's an environmental weapon. It's something that he's got on him. So we can see his buddy's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? But he grabs something that he feels like is a little better, this large 2x4. Now that's something, we don't always have a purpose-built tool on you, so finding an environmental weapon is really a good idea if you can. Of course, this is a great argument to have a purpose-built tool on you, like a firearm to home carry or something like that, so that you've got a tool on you instead of having to retreat back into the house. Now, he retreats in the face of a shotgun. This guy has a shotgun that's on him. Guys, I gotta tell you, I don't want to fight a shotgun-wielding attacker with a 2x4 or with a chair or even with a machete. But this guy's doing what he can. Obviously, this guy who has the shotgun is not a killer. They're looking to steal. They're not looking to kill, because if he was looking to kill, these folks are in a really bad spot. If he was willing to use that shotgun for what it was intended. Now, I don't know if it's not loaded. I don't know if he just doesn't have the idea to do that. This guy comes out with a huge machete, but look at the distances that they're at. Guys, this is why you have to think in self-defense. Attitude is incredibly important, but also plan, because if this guy wants to use a shotgun, the guy with the machete is a dead man all day, every day, but he's not willing to use it for whatever reason, and so our self-defender carries the day. His attitude gets the guy clear, and the bad guys bounce a lot of times. When they face significant resistance, when they face somebody who is not willing to be a victim, bad guys are looking for victims, they're looking for cash or valuables, they're not looking for fights, and when their safety and their health is threatened, they will get the heck out of there. Now, I do notice that it's his buddy decides, oh, okay, I'm gonna get in there and try to help this guy, but only does so when he feels like it's not a threat to him personally. When you face a threat, you are your own first responder, and don't expect anybody else to come to your aid. Expect to have to fight the whole fight all by yourself. Now, finally, as they follow this guy up here, you notice that our self-defender here, he's using that machete as well, but just to kind of point around at stuff, he's not using it either because he's disarmed the threat. Make sure that if you have a tool on you that you're willing to use it as well, and be very careful with someone else's. If you disarm a bad guy, don't just chuck his gun. You don't know that that gun is drop safe or anything like that. That gun could have gone off. Be very careful with that. Have the guy put it away. This is one of the crazier home invasions that I've ever seen. So learn a lesson about making sure that we back our attitude up with skills in our plan so that we can cover our asp.